Continental Explorer. There we go. We got an achievement for that. I can only guess one more time. Give it back. What's going on over here? Looks like something bad's happening. Oh, it's our little friend. Oh, it's a different little painter. Oh my goodness, it's one of them. Yay, it's a furry. Hey, sis, she isn't talking. Whatever. Not like there's anything more to talk about anyway. Just take the stuff and go. Come on, little one. No need to make that face. Ah, why did we take this job again? Whatever. Hey, Kaikubot, what are you doing watching over there? Just toss her the boss's Mora. Then we take the paintings and go. Do we have to though? He doesn't know what we're doing this far out. Why don't we just take the Mora and... how do I put it again? Favors are more important to deals than Mora? Hey guys, what are you doing? What? Where did you pop up to? Looks like you're bothering this young lady. Her bothered? We're just here to buy some artwork, you know? Buying? How much were you gonna pay for one? 500,000 Mora, 55, 600. Wait, you don't have any hard figures at all. Well, that's not our fault. This Melzumine won't talk. Well, if she doesn't want to talk to you, then she doesn't want to sell. You're just here to take her stuff, aren't you? Take? This is a fair exchange. Fair and square exchange. We're not going to shortchange her, and what is it to you, anyways? Nonsense. Paimon heard the guy over there talking about taking the Mora. Told you to watch your mouth, you. Does it really matter? Have we always solved things out this way up until now? Can't you ever shut up? We don't have the time to involve unrelated people. Besides, what are you looking at? Nothing. Buzz off. You're biting into legitimate visits here. If not, I'm afraid we might have to resort to less savory methods to settle this. Yeah, bring it on. That's enough. This is Fontaine. Exactly. You know what happens to those who break the law here in Fontaine, don't you? Don't take that tone with me. What happens to those who break the law? My foot. What do you think you are, anyway? I'll say this one more time. Stay out of this. This is between us and the kid. Seems like I must now reveal my true identity. Identity? What identity? I am an enforcer of the law. I am the law. Oh yeah, that's right. You got a good eye, huh? Wait, sis, what do we do? What are you worried about? If she's a law enforcer, then I'm the Tsaritsa of Sneznaya. If you're going to have to believe everything people say, aren't you? And just look at them. They look like folks from, my maze, the Mason's Gardenage. That's right. That's the one. Seriously, what's with the ridiculous name? They're just law enforcement, so they might as well call themselves that. Anyway, I don't think we've ever seen people from the Mason before. You're not even in uniform. Daring imposters, aren't you? Yeah, we're enforcers of the Corpse of 30. Ah, Corpse of 30! What are they doing here? Hey, you idiot, calm yourself. Why would they be here, huh? We're the Fontaine branch of the Corps. We're the Fontaine branch. Oh my god. Alright. Catch the Ponyta. Seriously? What do you think the Corpse of 30 are, anyways? Mints that grow in both Sumeru and Fontaine? They could always be sweet flowers instead. Or specters. Or the Adventurers Guild. Or Catherine. Enough nonsense. You're intent on stopping this? We'll just have to show you what for. The two of you, with me. What did I say? I knew things would come to this in the end. Oh. Maybe don't tangle with us. Oh, they ran off. Why do people always take a beating when they cool off, huh? But never mind that. Are you okay? I'm fine, thank you. I'm not good at dealing with such people. You're very impressive. Well, we are well-honed professional adventurers after all. People like that can't handle us, that's for sure. No, I don't mean her skills. Anyway, she was the only one fighting. You were just watching. Well, Paimon's a guide. We're just splitting the work, right, Traveler? Actually, we've said a lot so far. But what should we call you again? Something here. Just a moment. Short pause. We're just going to watch this for just a second while I check something. Who'd it go? Mimir. My name is Mimir. I was painting here, but... Ooh, some Melsines can paint too? Yes, I do. Every day, in fact, because painting the things I want to brings me happiness. Well, aren't you a painter then? I see. I'm not sure what you mean, but I guess so. Anyway, let's help gather up the painting tools first. Traveler, considering how short her hands are, Paimon can't imagine how she'd even hold it fresh. But your hands are shorter than mine. Thank you. It would take a long time for me to clean them up. You help Melmir pick up the scattered painting tools. Wow, looks like we're more or less done. Good job, Paimon. Good job, me, more like it. Speaking of which, what were those people actually trying to do? Them? They wanted to exchange Mora for the painting in my hands. Oh, so they wanted to... Wait, then they were here to buy your art after all, weren't they? Uh-oh. What did we do? Sounds like we had good intentions, but ended up interrupting business transaction we were having. Business? I don't think you'd call it that. Don't both sides have to exchange things the other needs for it to be called business? I don't need Mora. So that wasn't business. You don't need Mora? Wait, you're not some sort of renowned painter, are you? Renowned? Does that mean that people know about you? I guess I count then. Previously, a stranger claiming to be an art collector or something asked to exchange a large sum of money for my artwork. Self-proclaimed collector came to you, and they cited a high price to boot? No wonder you said you didn't need Mora. If Paimon could sell her paintings for that much. Can you draw too, Paimon? Not really. But maybe, with some hard work starting today. I reckon it's a little too late for you, Paimon. Paimon knows, but ooh, this makes her so envious. That said, who's this collector you were talking about, anyway? A rather cool person, and quite gentle, too. If he hadn't suddenly mentioned Mora, I would have just given him the painting as a gift. Why do these tall people always love talking about that stuff? Yes, you cannot put a price on art. Well, I wouldn't say that exactly, but Mora is that I would say has no specific relation to art. Mimir, could Paimon have a look at your paintings? Paimon's curious about the value of the art, I presume. Hey, Paimon's not always thinking about that stuff. This appreciation of art, nothing else, right? Sure, but you're so interested, Paimon, then why don't you just draw a portrait for the two of you? Would you really? You help me chase those troublesome people away, and you help me gather up my painting tools. I've actually been wondering how to thank you all this time. It's just, would a painting be of odd thank you gift to give? No, of course not. Right, Mir. We could give you some directions regarding the painting, by the way. Sure. But before that, I need to repack my painting tools. Those people knocked my paint buckets over, and there's no way I can work here. I need to make a trip home first. Traveler, Paimon, could you wait for me at the village? I'll clear up over here and head down soon. The village? All right. It's our home. We call it Merci Village. You just need to swim down from over there and keep going forward. Okay, then, let's go. I guess we're doing this quest right now. A brush of Seafoam and Chrism. Returned. Traveler, Paimon, could you wait for me at the village? I need to pack my painting tools before heading down there. Let's go down there, I guess. A very warm place. All right, there's a Melzoon for you. The village should be right up ahead. Ah, you're from the outside? Welcome, but I don't have flowers to give you right now. Flowers? Aw, come on. There's no need to be so formal. Oh, okay. In that case, let me just welcome you to a very, very enthusiastically to Mersua Village. Welcome. Thanks a lot. Yep, I'm very enthusiastic. So whenever you want to know, I'll tell you all about it. Nice. In that case, could you tell us a bit about Mersua Village? Oh, frick, I got a burr in my sock. Crud. Ow, frick. Dropped it. Gosh darn it. Thing worse than a burr in your shop. Shock is pulling it out and dropping it in your crotch. Not good. Sure, I can. The village is home to lots of Melusians. Well, you can't see them here, but you will if you keep going forward. Everyone here is a wonderful Melusian, so if you're a good person, you will definitely be welcomed here. I am a good person. Paimon is too. Ah, that's good to hear. What should I say next? I forgot. But I remember that the ending was, I hope you enjoy your stay here at our village. Nice. Shall I have a look then, traveler? We'll see you later, Contessa. See you. I hope the next time we meet, we have tons of flowers ready for you. Further. Another teleport waypoint. I have a lot of teleport waypoints here. Our friend? This is another person. Ah! Traveler and Paimon. Mimir. Are you surprised, Paimon? And happy that we've met again after all this little while? Well, it hasn't exactly been a long while since we last met. Actually, how did you get back sooner than us? We didn't see you at all either. I came back immediately after packing, and I wound up waiting for you here. Well, all right then. Also, is this Marusa village? All the houses are kind of small. Pretty interesting. Maybe we've got a Melusine chief, a Melusine adventurer, or a Melusine architect who specializes in building Melusine houses in this village. Hey, Mimir, what does your house look like? My house is pretty and quiet. It's a good place to paint. Come on, it's this way. Actually, a lot of shortcuts. Fathers all around us. Yeah, they're born from this dead dragon, I believe. There's more quests in here too. There's one. Well, this place is my house. And welcome to my humble abode. Please do not mind the mess, and all comments are welcome, and no need to be so formal. So this place is a quiet spot suited for painting because it's a good distance from the village, huh? I'm back, Seymour. Garbled mechanical noises. Welcome back, milady. You are as gentle, lovely, and radiant as ever. Whoa, did that robot dog just talk? Yes, Paimon. Traveler, this is Seymour. He's family. Seymour, these two are Traveler and Paimon. They're nice people who stopped others from giving me Mora. Don't phrase it like that. You make it sound like we did something bad. Actually, never mind that. Why can Seymour speak? What do you mean? Of course he can. There'd be something wrong with him if that wasn't the case. Talking robot dogs aren't generally the norm? Is that so? But Seymour can. Since you're from abroad, I guess you know what you're talking about. That said, Seymour can talk. And he's also my best friend. He even critiques my paintings. I see. Your judgment is very sharp, my lady. It talked again. I'm not sure that Mimir isn't doing ventriloquism or something, but does their exchange really make sense? It feels mismatched. Did someone give it to you as a gift? That's not it. We met when I was looking for paints nearby once. That's when I discovered poor Seymour lying in a pile of junk all alone. So I talked to him, and we became friends. Later, I brought him back with me so we'd have a home. Still, this thing doesn't have any other functions other than talking. Seymour? Shake? I'm sorry, milady. I fear I cannot. What's going on? Oh, bot just did its reauth. Just a minute. Lost focus. Apologies. I believe that you know as well as I do, milady. Did he just say stuff, but he hasn't moved around one bit? Oh, Seymour actually spoke to you. He usually doesn't talk to anyone but me. You must know that you're a nice person. However, he can't move or turn around like a normal furry dog. True, you know, he might be one of those clockwork mecha. Do you just talk to him all the time, Mimir? Yes. Not one in the village really understands art, so there's never such to talk about. I mean, they care about me, but holding a conversation can be tough. They definitely don't show as much interest in my paintings as you do, Paimon. Other than Mr. Jacob, only Seymour ever talks to me about art. Well, Paimon does want to see how cool and pretty she look in our work. Also, this Mr. Jacob is a friend of yours too? Sorry. I was hoping the popcorn wouldn't be too loud. I'm guessing that it is too loud, but I'm actually quite ravenous, so I'm going to keep eating it regardless. The bot has joined again. That's not a good sign. Usually that's a bad sign. Double joined. What is it up to? Oh, well, it seems to be working though. Okay. Yep, it's the art collector from before who wanted to exchange my paintings for Mora. He was cool and gentle, and he told me all kinds of things about art. He even said he could understand those paintings. Despite all that, she didn't sell a single one to him in the end, huh? The harder something is to come by, the more incredible it seems to be. Wait, might Mimir's paintings be priceless treasures? Let's put that aside for now, although it's time to paint. Ooh, this is the moment Paimon's been waiting for. Is it a priceless masterpiece about to be created? I don't think I can do that exactly, but I'll do my best to make a worthy gift for you two all the same. I'll prepare my tools. Please wait for me, all right? Okay, let's look around nearby, shall we? Huh, this box contained. It's rude to go through other people's stuff, Paimon. Hey, Paimon just happened to see it, all right? Still, seems like there's some machine components inside, though they're a bit... Might these be tools used to maintain Seymour? Guess that must be best not to mess with them then. You know, Paimon thinks we've seen this type of easel before. Seems to be a design from outside the village. Speaking of that, how do the Melusines of Marissa village trade with merchants from outside? Paimon doesn't think normal merchants would have it, and he'd be any good at diving. Actually, this could be a great business opportunity for us, don't you think? Look, we could take all foreign trade to Marissa village and be rich. I suspect that wouldn't work. Huh? Why wouldn't it work? What's this small bottle for? Well, there's only one way to find out. Looks like paint. There's only a little left, but still. Traveler, are you okay? Just a flying white fish. What? A white fish? Are you sure you're okay? Why don't we sit down and take a break here first? You might be tired from all that swimming. I'm fine now. That's good, but don't push yourself, all right? You'll feel sick later. Just say so. Traveler? Paimon? Ah, Lemire. Are your painting tools nearby? Again, welcome to my humble abode. Please don't mind the mess, and all comments are welcome. But, I think I'm out of paints. Huh? I mean, the stuff that should have been in that bottle, warm and beautiful color. Anyway, sorry, but please wait a moment. I'll gather some paints. I'll be right back. No need to apologize. A priceless masterpiece like you're about to make should also need priceless paints after all. We got a Zatu. Not interesting. Do you need to collect the paints yourselves? I do recall helping Albedo gather star silver back then. That's true, but the ore we picked up then didn't really get to put any use, did it? Yes, I want to draw the most beautiful things. Common paints are fine, but they won't be able to portray the warmth that the traveler emanates, or Paimon's shininess. Give me a second. I'm going to gather the paints I need. We can help. Yeah, that's right. Your hands are short. It might be tough for you to hold the paint bucket by yourself. My hands aren't short. Ugh. Also, there's no need to worry. I've always gone to get paints on my own, so I'm used to it. Wait, so you don't have friends accompanying you most of the time? Oh, what Paimon means is... Oh, sorry. Why are you apologizing? Oh. I get it, Paimon. You feel bad for me because Seymour can't move around and might be lonely while collecting paint, right? You're so nice, thank you. But anyway, we should go together. It'll be more convenient that way, right? Yeah, let's go together. If you're both willing, then let's go. Thank you, that makes me happy. Well, Paimon really does want to see your work, you know. Oh, we don't get to examine the dog now. Missed out on our chance. The place to find paint.
Sora.
She usually tries to fill all of her paint bottles, but today it should be quite quick.
Sora. Kaze o shire.
Track here. Shooting challenge. Run and gun challenge.
次の仕事は収穫があるのはとてもいいことです。
We get any paint from that? What we got from that? Oh, crystal core. Oh, and some monsters.
おさわり禁止。
せい。雲がく借りなく時。風の行く先。
お、はあ。
do you mean, gentle and friendly? That's the first time encountering it. Well, don't worry about it. This happens with adventures all. We've collected a lot of crystal flies. This region. A lonely place. Look, traveler, Paimon, those are the ores we need. Now, what we need next is... Say no more. We're expert miners. We'll show you how the pros do it. Please wait. Digging directly isn't going to work. Really hard. These ores are really hard. So we have to use the prism. It's like calming them down. Once they'll calm, they'll open up. Okay. So that's how we're doing this, huh? As long as we grind this ore into powder, we can make paints, right, Mimir? What? Where's Mimir? She was here a minute ago. She probably went ahead. Serious, someone like that shouldn't go running around like that. Never mind. Let's head up there too. Traveler, are you okay? You're zoning out. Nothing, just a little dizzy. Just like before, huh? Have you just not had enough to eat or something? I don't think this has to do with how much I've eaten. Don't push yourself too hard, all right? Let's keep going, shall we?
So,
風の赴くままに風の歌雲の行くごと風を知れほっあっぱれでござるな
What was that?
戻れ。
What did you say?
風の行く先は
Bluff?
はっ
Yeah?
もみちは散らまく惜しみ風を知れ あっぱれでござるな
Curious why there's boats down here. Oh, there's no reaction. Closer expression isn't glowing. Do we have to use another prism to activate it? Okay.
Yuko, shit.
Activated. Okay.
What?
What kind of thing's inside? Oh, it's a hydrogon. We have to break this thing. Last one.
あっぱれでござるな。
That should be good enough, but where did Mimir go?
あっぱれでござるな。
Up there. How'd she get over there? Well, let's just go to her, I guess. Once I finish the area. It's like growing around something. How do we get up there? Climbing, I guess. Boat?
風の赴くままに。
See through the clipping. Clipping.
風を知れ。あっぱれでござるな。それ。
Interesting. What's that pink thing up there? That's a portal. Oh, the shortcut she talked about. They're portals. Looks like we've already gathered loads of stuff. This should do it, right? Wow, so much ore. We can make lots and lots of paints with these. Thank you so much. No need. But they're all red ore. Will we have enough colors to use? Don't worry about it. Now, time for the last step. Oh, Paimon knows. You're going to grind the ores and make them into paints. Is that right? Huh? Well, if you put it like that, counting the need to grind the paints, there should be 2 more steps instead. These ores contain a lot of impurities. If we were to make them into paint like this, the colors won't be even, well, they'll look dirty. Paimon didn't know there were so many considerations at play. I guess that was what makes you a master of the arts. So what do we do, Master Mimir? At this time, we need to find pure ore, grind them down, and then mix the powders together. This way, the amount of impurities will decrease, and the paints we get from them will be more beautiful. Shouldn't we just have used the pure ores to make the paints from the beginning? There aren't many high purity ores around, silly. You might as well be saying, if there's no Tagia to eat, let's have Posachanta pie instead. Whoa, that metaphor sure gives you a distinct taste of Melusian food culture. That said, there aren't many other mineral veins nearby, are there? Yes, we need to go further inside to find the ores that we need. You want to take a break? We can take off. I can take care of the rest. I won't be long anyway. We'll go with you. Wait. What? Look over there. What is that? A red whirlpool or wormhole? What is that? It's a shortcut. Haven't you seen one before? There should have been many of them along the way. A shortcut? It looks pretty ominous for one. Is this what they'd call a shortcut that's the long way around? Well, I always take paths like these. They're safe and warm. Well, if you say so then. We've come this far, so we might as well go all the way helping find her pretty ores.
行こ
Getting a dark sense for what's going on here. Very dark sense. I think we can go back. I think this is one way. We have to take the portal. In we go. Go to a very warm place. A very warm place. Whoa, Paimon feels nauseous. This shortcut really was something. Was that part of Melusine culture too? On closer inspection, it seems that we did pass through this place when we came down. To think that there was such a large stone over there. That's right. And this place feels warm and safe, doesn't it? Father told me about it. And contains high purity ores. I'll take care of the ores from here. Just wait for me. These don't look different from the ordinary sort. Huh? But their colors are totally different. But really? Aren't they all red anyway? Well, yes, but there are pretty obvious differences between the shades of red, right? I couldn't tell. It's fine. The differences are actually very small. It's normal that you're not able to tell the difference. Wait, didn't you say they were obvious? Still, you probably know a lot more about painting than we do, Mimir, and about the ores and paints too. Either way, Paimon didn't know what painting was such touchwork. Binding, gathering different ores to make paints. Paimon used to think that it was just about putting paint on canvas. Are you feeling all right, traveler? I hear something. Huh? What did you hear? Are you okay? Don't worry about me. That's exactly how you get Paimon worried. Could this have something to do with the red ores? Some ores do contain toxins that can affect people's minds. But Mimir's been working with these ores all this time, so they should be fine. By the way, what are they exactly? Paimon wonders why if they'd fetch a good price. Maybe if we collect some extra and sell it to merchants outside, we might be able to... Ores that are even higher in purity? Ooh, Paimon gets it. You mean we sell the high purity ores needed for Mimir's painting as paints are the truly invaluable treasures instead. Right. In that case, let's keep gathering those ores. Paimon looks forward to this. Certain prisms can be picked up and redeployed at certain locations nearby. Interesting. Where though? Anywhere we want. Okay. Do have the ores now. Why they show up in our inventory? Oh, those are some rare things. It must just be in here. Blueprint. We have a key. We have these. Would it be in special quest items probably? So we have two strange parts. 3 red stones. Red ore that you collected together with Mimir. It said that the ore can be used to make paint. But for some reason, though it's just an ore, it almost feels warm. Is your hand too cold? We go so far, I guess.
行こ
Oh my. Kind of chain it together here.
や。ほれ。天地の恵みであるな。
Like a zone of red around here. Oh, I guess that's to tell us how far we can move it. Let's see if you can function. Interesting. Very interesting. Traveler Paimon, sorry for the wait. That's... We weren't just watching, you know. We've collected loads of pure ore. Awesome, right? All right, thank you. Nice, beautiful paints. Here we come. Let's head back, shall we? You seem rather pleased, Mimir. Is it obvious? Your tail's practically wagging. No, it isn't. But you're right. I am very happy. We can make lots of paint now. Well, yes, that's part of it. Oh, what about the other reasons then? Well, let's head back first. Hey, Paimon's talking to you, you know? Let's go, Paimon. Whatever. We just need to get back to that painting anyway. Let's go just do that, okay? The warm place. Get there from here. Let's just go the long way.
See.
Oh, now we can't pick those up. Those are climb pieces that we had too many of them. There's definitely a dark tone to this whole quest that just won't stop nagging at us.
Yuko.
Not quite sure where this is gonna go. But let's focus on finishing the quest and finding out what happens. What are those? Elaine's little invention. Might as well have been yesterday since I last saw it. Huh? Boss? We searched her place, but we couldn't find the paints you wanted. You couldn't? Yeah. We found some bottles that once contained paints. Oh, no, wrong voice. This is this guy. Yes, we did find some bottles that once contained paints, though. They gave off a very pungent smell that made us feel all queasy. I see. So the paints have been used up. Well, that is an unfortunate coincidence. Well then, Miss Iris, will you please take your people to clean this place up? As things stand, this would make for too shocking a sight, I believe. As for the paints, I'll figure something out later. Understood. Sorry, sir. We couldn't complete your commission. But before we could personally come out to that little squirt's aid, those two strangers came and stole the moment. It's fine. I'm not bothered by this. Well, it's not so much about that, but you don't think that this would count as a case of force majeure or as such? So, about the remuneration we discussed previously? Don't worry, you will be paid per usual. Really? Thank you, sir. If only all our employees were so good-hearted as you. Whatever the case, we shan't take any more of your time. Just clean these shambolic doodles up. Shambolic doodles? And what are you doing here? Hey, purple guy, aren't you in cahoots with these thieves who wanted to steal Mimir's paintings? Oh, Paimon knows what you're up to, all right. You hired these people to steal Mimir's artwork and create an opportunity for you to rescue her, win her trust, and then achieve some unspeakable aims. Well, Not that Paimon thinks getting paints counts as anything unspeakable, but eavesdropping is a bad habit, good ladies. And you're one to talk, coming here and on the sly and ransacking someone's house when they're not in. You've got some cheek to call others out. Who are you? Me? You could call me Jacob. I am a traveling collector of art. Good to see you again as well, Miss Mimir. Mr. Jacob, so were all the things you told me lies? That you've never seen paintings like this before? That you'd like to collect them? That you could understand them? You did all that for things that have nothing to do with the paintings themselves, right? You misunderstand, Miss Mimir. I've never intended to deceive you. Even now I have nothing but admiration for your work. But you called them shambolic doodles. And I apologize for my imprecise use of words. I was truly mesmerized by their unpredictable, chaotic nature. I can appreciate the beauty in them, so incomprehensible to the rest of the world. Really? Of course, I mean it. Your skills are most enchanting, and your use of color and persistence in making your own paints truly make me... Hey, don't be taken in by him so easily. Ah. Oh, wait. So this is a trick too? What do you want the paints for? What an interesting question. A fine question indeed, miss. Let me ask you this instead. What else do you think these paints can be used for? Paimon doesn't know what you want to do with them, but you can't be up to anything good. You tried to buy her painting for a high price, and you also hired people to trouble her and ransack her house. You didn't have to go this far for your own drawings, did you? Yes, why indeed. Consider that a question for further exploration after this discussion. For now, let me venture a guess. You have just collected the raw materials for the paint. Am I correct? In that case, madam, allow me to ask you a question. Could you give those materials to me? I have no quarrel with you. As such, we need not be enemies. In return, I can give you any amount of mora, as long as it is within reason, of course. Why are you asking me? Exactly, these paints aren't ours. You should be asking Mimir, shouldn't you? Are you really hoping for an answer? Or are you just simply probing about my attitude? Regardless, I will answer honestly. You and I both know that Miss Mimir will not, or cannot, stop me from obtaining her paints. But that is the same cannot be said for you. I never said anything like that. Not listening to you, you liar. Hush now. Say no more, Miss Mimir. You will give me the correct answer, won't you, madam? Of course we will, and the bit's a big fat no. Mimir put in so much effort to create something beautiful, and you're treating her like this. This is the answer the three of you have agreed on? Well then, understood. First, allow you to thank me for helping you collect these paints. And well, though it disappoints me to say this, that will be all. That will be all? First you ransack someone's house and then you say that stuff, and now you want to run off? You misunderstand. I said, that will be all, not goodbye. That would be all, meaning it's the end of our discussion, not the end of our time together. Would you quit it? Not that I'm terribly interested in a shiny magma cargo, but whatever. It's worth a shot. Miss Iris, I'd like to change the original terms of our commission. Eh? Get rid of these people. As for your pay, I will be 7 times the original amount due. Huh, you think you could travel out with just these few people, do you? You know, boss, she's right. We won't be able to take that person out by ourselves. You're mercenaries, aren't you? You should know more about combat than I do. Since you have the numbers, why are you fixated on your strongest foe? Is there not someone else here you can fight? You mean you want us to... What do you think you're doing? Taking sensible, necessary action toward achieving a future far beyond our imaginations. Sevenfold pie. There's no arguing then. Sorry, buddy. Eek. Please do not mind my appearance, milady. My prime directive is to protect you. What? Seymour? Affirmative. I am here, milady. You are as gentle, lovely, and radiant as ever. Please, step back. Here we soft rains. Resistance is futile, he says. Oh, he's dendro infused.
Yeah.
Just keep backing him into a corner until he can't get back away anymore, I guess. Just keeps pushing him back. Oh, what is this? Outdated junk, that is all. Elaine's little invention. You've been slumbering for years, haven't you? Still want to go at it? Yeah, just stop plotting this bad stuff. Why are you so obsessed with these paints, anyways? Are they really worth you resorting to such despicable actions? Please, I've already told you why we are doing this. As for you, Miss Mimir, if we should meet again, I look forward to your future drawings. You... Well then, I'll take my leave. Good ladies. Ah, yes, and you, thinking machine. Let's go, Miss Iris. We have other things to do. Hey, stop right there, purple guy! Please, wait. You too. There's something wrong with Seymour. My apologies, madam. Seymour? He might be out of energy. Out of energy? So you mean... Oh no, this can't be... Oh, Mimir, are you alright? Oh, Seymour. Mr. Jacob, he's always intended to trick me by saying all those things like, I love your paintings. I can understand your paintings. Even worse, he damaged you this badly. I won't forgive him. I won't. Mimir, let's go look for an engineer in the court of Fontaine. They should be able to help fix or even improve upon him. We could also help you find more paints along the way. But let's pack things up a bit first. Oh, Paimon hopes your paintings were damaged during the fight. Thank you, traveler, and you too, Paimon. It's just, what's the point of my old work? If Seymour can't be cured, if Seymour can't appraise these works like he used to. Artworks that no one understands. They really aren't artworks, are they? They're just what the person called them. Shambolic doodles. Don't say that. Even the purple guy said there was something magical and inscrutably disordered about your work. Paimon loves your stuff too. Also, Paimon wanted to ask about this since before. What do you mean by everyone in the village is not understanding art? Exactly that. No one understands the paintings. They only get it because they don't have your artistic background, so they can't see the hidden meanings. Well, everything's about context anyway, right? That means you need some social knowledge and some understanding of history. What Paimon wants to say is, can we see the paintings? Sure. You pick up a painting from the ground. This is... Paimon doesn't really understand his context either, but looks really awesome and might sound unsuitable, but it looks like might be super valuable right off the bat. So beautiful. For example, these details here, they've really got that immersive feeling. Don't you think so too? The other Melusians probably don't understand it because it's got to be a blank canvas. I'm certain it's a blank canvas. You don't have to force yourself to say something nice, Paimon. I can see right through you. Still, I know you're doing this out of the goodness of your heart, so thank you. Sorry, Paimon couldn't tell what you painted, but it really is very beautiful. Traveler, let's help pack this stuff up. I can understand it. So that's how it was. I see. You don't need to comfort me with white lies. Just pull yourself together. Don't worry. This painting depicts two bears clapping their hands together, a drowned throne, a burning snowfield. Huh? Now that you mention it. Wait, you really got it? And, what do you think of this painting? It's very beautiful. Really? You don't have to lie, you know. Paimon, come on, Mimir. I have more confidence. Paimon didn't get your painting, but she certainly thought it was very pretty. Yes, thank you. There were so many things I wanted to express through my paintings, so many beautiful things that I want them to see. It makes me so happy to hear you say that. Still, this really is the first time someone has understood my paintings. The other villages think they're very beautiful, but that's all they can tell me. Then slowly I began to understand. Even though they don't get my paintings, they were still trying to be nice to me, saying that they looked beautiful. It's really kind of them, but I don't think it's good. So I was really happy when Mr. Jacob said that he understood what I was trying to convey through my paintings. I thought, finally, someone can see what I want to show. The purple guy, he's just awful. Right, but none of that matters now. Father told me many beautiful sights. I feel that the world is a lovely place and makes me happy. However, I'm not a good speaker, so I want to make other happy through my paintings. But most Melusians only know how to encourage me by saying that my paintings are beautiful. I like them too, but I still want to have someone around who gets my paintings. That's why Seymour is such an important friend to me. Unlike the others, he pays attention to my paintings, critiques them. It's also why I was so happy when I met Jacob. At first, I heard what Jacob said and thought to myself, in the future, you should only show my paintings to Seymour. Others don't understand my work, so they will only try to hurt my feelings. But since you and the Traveler seem to understand them, it means they're not entirely behind comprehension. It means that there are some people who can really see the beautiful things that I wanted to show. So like Seymour, you're my best friends too. Well, Paimon is happy about that, but it does feel worried to be compared to a robot dog. Regardless, let's continue cleaning up, shall we? Seriously, these bad guys really made a mess of the place, huh? You help Mimir pick up the scattered paintings. Thank you. Sorry, I made you clean up after me again. You know, just like when we met for the first time. It's fine, we're friends after all. Yep. Looks like you're in a good mood again. That's great. Yeah, I feel so happy when I'm with you guys. Just like how I feel when I'm on a roll with my paintings. Still, looking at how you're packing things up, Paimon can't help think that you Belarusians sure have short hands. Your hands are even shorter, Paimon. No way, short hands, Mimir. Yes, they are. Baby hands, Paimon. All right. Paimon takes it all back. But really, don't those hands make painting inconvenient? Your canvas does sit on a high stand. It's all right, because my hands aren't too short at all. Speaking of paintings, I really am sorry that I won't be able to paint for you at the moment. I just can't leave Seymour like this. I must fix him first. He is my best friend after all. Sorry, Paimon, but I'll paint for you once Seymour's all fixed up. Right, let's go to the court of Fontaine together and seek a reliable engineer to help us. An engineer? No, that's not it. I want to fix Paimon or Seymour myself. Huh? Wait, you know how to fix Clockwork Mecha too? Strange that you would even ask, Paimon. Of course not. Huh? Huh? Eh? But how are you gonna fix him then? Father said that he's seen a lot of machines, both intact and dismantled, so he can teach me to fix Seymour. Father? You've mentioned this father a few times previously. What's he like? A master Melusoon engineer with a long mustache? A Melusoon with a wrench? Did Paimon say something bad? Why did you stop talking? Huh? Oh, yes, I see. Here we go again. Wait a moment. Who are you talking to? Are the ones I have at home not enough then? Hey, Mimir, hello? Yes, I'll try. Thanks. So, Traveler, Paimon. Whoa, you're talking to us again? Father has told me how to cure Key Seymour. We just need to collect enough components and... Come on, don't worry. I'll paint you once Seymour is all fixed up. No, we're not worried about the painting. Ugh, who are you just talking to right now? Father, of course. And who is that? Oh, Father is Father? Wait, can the two of you not hear Father's voice? The voice, you say? Oh, yeah, of course we did. Has Seymour breakdown hit her too hard or something? Anyway, let's just go along with this for now. We can comfort her later. We heard it too, but we don't know anything about Clockwork Mecha, so what should we do exactly? Right, so we need to find some components. Sure, what kind? This is what I'm talking about. Pretty, isn't it? Yeah, we've got some of those. This is a scrap mechanical part. They are really scrap, though. They're pretty shiny and pretty, and they're everywhere here. Everyone in the village really likes them, so we all have some. When we help each other out, we give each other components as tokens of gratitude. Xana likes them more than most, so she can often exchanges lots of nice things for them. Oh, and she doesn't seem to be in the village. So they're a currency specific to Marusa village? Currency. Oh, I get it. Like Mora. Well, guess you could say that. Even if Jacob were to give me a lot of components in exchange for my paintings, I wouldn't accept. Unless it would help me fix Seymour. All right, sure. We just need to find and collect components, right? We'll help. No way. They're like Mora, you know. Getting parts out of me would be like asking you to, earn Mora for me? That sounds like something a villain would do. It's fine. We're used to it. Okay. Thank you. You really are nice people. Also got to hunt them down for myself. I really couldn't ask you to find them for me while I just sit around doing nothing. All right, stage 2. start asking if other Malthusians about parts. Ah, there you are, tall stranger. Sounds like someone's calling to us, Prima. Traveler. Maybe up here? Where are we supposed to go? This person, maybe? Okay, this person. Srini. Ah, you finally looked over here. Hello there, tall stranger. Paimon's Paimon, and she's Traveler. I'm not gonna read my silly name. All right, I got it. Miss Traveler and Paimon, welcome to Marusa Village. Miss? Sorry. Oh, so sorry. I'm used to showing consideration to people in the village, so I just called you both Miss without thinking. No need to apologize. Yeah, so you don't need to be so nervous. You can call us whatever you want. Still, what's your name? I'm Serini. Just call me Serini. I heard you were trying to collect components. Did something happen? You'd explain everything that has happened to Serini. I didn't think something like that would ever occur. It must be reported to Monsieur Nouvellet immediately. Thank you, Miss Traveler and Miss Paimon. If it weren't for you, something worse would have definitely followed. But Seymour still broke down. So that's why you're collecting components, yes? Yeah, so we're not really sure how to fix him right now. We're thinking that after getting the components, we could go somewhere like the Fontaine Research Institute and find someone to help us. If that's the case, please take this. Huh? Are these components? You're just giving them to us? We don't need us to help you with anything? No. I didn't mean to use this to get your help or anything. Well, either Traveler or Mimir are going to need those components, right? So just accept them. Thank you. I should be the one thanking you. Thank you for taking care of Mimir. That child's always alone and never tells me about anything. So, seeing her joyously talking with someone being an outsider human friends as well, that makes me happy. Though, if I had more components, maybe that could solve the problem immediately, right? That's as expected. It will take more hard work from my part to better assist everyone. Come on, you already helped us anyways. We'll be taking these components. Thanks a lot, Serini. Right, where can we find more components? Let me think. You can check the areas around the village. If you're lucky, you might be able to pick some scattered components. But this method alone isn't that efficient. So, why don't you ask the villagers if they need help with anything? I'm sure they'll give you components in exchange for help. Ah, hello. You look like your friends from outside the village. Excuse me. Would you accept my request for an interview? You've got reporters here too? A journalist, huh? Looks like I give people the same impression as a real one, huh? That said, I'm not a real journalist. I'm studying hard to become one, though. Just like the ones who write for the Steambird. Oh, so there's a Malusian newspapers nowadays? I'm working on one of my own. Record the things that happened every day onto it, and I make some drawings for it too. Oh, wait a moment. I'm the one conducting the interview. Why are you the one asking the questions? Well, whatever, as long as the content is newsworthy. Outland visitor reports business to Marusa chief reporter. Guest interested in the future of Malusian news industry. That's our title. For you. Oh my, I've never seen you before, traveler. Would you like to try some Marusa Village's specialties? Local specialties. That's right. Let me introduce you. Here, we use ingredients sourced nearby to make delicious dishes that match our tastes. I might be tooting my own horn here, but our specialties are well known amongst the niche gourmets. The Steamboard even included a Trying Rusa Village cuisine in their 100 heroic challenges to try this year feature. We're number 20 on the list. Also, I've recently come up with a new dish. You want to try it out? Lutine takes out a dish with a blurry silhouette. The simulating scent makes your eyes swell up. It doesn't look edible. Well, you don't think so anyways. You love making, food, do you? Of course. Not to brag or anything, but my food's the best in Marusa Village. I greatly treasure the expressions everyone makes after eating my dishes. In fact, I can't wait to see yours. How about it? You want to have a go? Well, cooking should require focus in all aspects, including color and scent. Ooh, you sound like you know a lot about cooking. Cool. All the more reasons then for you to try my dish out. It's the culmination of all I know about flavors, scents, and colors. I'm afraid oh, sure, hit me up with it. Contrary to its appearance, the dish is actually most refreshing. After a single bite, the pungent flavors also become surprisingly amicable. There's so much things I can't know until you try. My food was pretty good, huh? I could tell from your expression. Finally, a day off. Ah, you're an unfamiliar face. Where did you come from? How did you come to our village? Ah, don't be nervous. You must be an adventurer from Fasar. Sorry, force of habit. Or from work. I just wanted to say hello. Habit you picked up at work? Yeah, I'm Seedle. I'm an agent of the Merchusian Phantom. My usually work involves site inspections and information collection, all to ensure the safety of Fontaine's citizens. So, well, when I see people I haven't seen before, I get a little nervous. Sorry about that.
あっぱれでござるな。風の流れる方へ。
I wonder, what sort of clothes are in fashion over in the city of Fontaine? Are you wearing the latest and greatest by any chance? I doubt so. Ah, I do think that the clothes you're wearing do have a designer feel to them, though. I've never seen anything like them before. In fact, I thought they were some new fashion of a sort. Oh, I'd love to try something like that on. You love fashionable outfits, don't you? Sure do. Lovely clothes with their own sense of style can sometimes give their wearers confidence in their beauty. It's a wonderful thing. People who are able to design such clothes are awesome. I, too, really love sewing and designing work. Sometimes when I see the beautiful clothes worn by the people in the city of Fontaine, I think, if only I could put something similar on. Can Melusians wear human clothes, though? Well, of course not. Our bodies are very different. Even beautiful clothes made for children wouldn't make a good direct fits for us. But whatever be human or Melusians, our feelings toward lovely clothes are one and the same. And so I wish to create such clothes for Melusians can wear too. Aw, never seen you around before. You're a new face from outside, too. Normal humans don't come around here often. Are you an adventurer, then? I've heard they run around all over the place, just like you. Is that true? I have seen lots of places, indeed. Ooh, that's great. I want to join the Adventurers Guild in the future, too. That way I can explore all sorts of places. All right, it's decided I'm going to be a Melusine adventurer. Hooray for the Melusine adventurer. That sounds awesome. Well, let me tell you in secret. Sometimes I sneak out of the village to play. But only for a while. Always get back before my sister can find out. Don't tell her, all right? Her, I guess. I don't want to start a new quest, though. If I can avoid it. What's this lady doing? Hey, what are you doing under a waterfall? Are you going to take a bath or something? If that's the case, Paimon won't disturb you. What? A bath? I'm pondering some profound questions. If I must say, I suppose I'm meditating. If you hadn't come thundering in and interrupted my train of thought, perhaps I would have already come with the answer. Oh, meditating? I read in a book, if you run into something you can't make sense of, if you just meditate, maybe sometime you'll find the answer. I didn't misunderstand that, right? Let's see. A human most strange in a rainbow balloon. You two must be from outside the village. Right. Paimon's Paimon. She's the traveler. Wait a sec. Though you're right to say we're not from around here. What do you mean, rainbow balloon? Oh, right. You may not see it that way. I almost forgot about that again. Let me think. Right. Traveler. What does Paimon look like to you? Paimon is Paimon. That sounds right, but also sounds like you didn't answer the question at all. Interesting. But to my eyes, Paimon is just like a little rainbow balloon floating in the air. Her string seems to extend upward to somewhere beyond the sky itself. What? Wait, what? Okay, I'm clipping that. Excuse me. Oh, wait a second. Wait a second. Wait a second. Oh my gosh, that was terrifying. All right, can I share the screenshot? No, I can share the clip at least. All right, so if anyone's watching, the reason I just freaked out from that is that line alludes to a particular fan theory about the nature of Paimon, and the only explanation for that is that Paimon is indeed a mole or a agent of Celestia. What the? Seriously? Yes, and what does the traveler look like in your eyes, Paimon? Of course, Paimon's golden hair traveling companion. Don't tell Paimon you see something else. What I see, if I really must say, when I see a monster that looks like it could swallow the whole world in a single bite. What I see, if I really must say, when I see a monster that looks like it could swallow the whole world in a single bite. That's what the traveler is. A monster that can swallow the whole world in a single bite. That is what the traveler is. That's way too scary. Are you serious? Of course I'm serious. Perhaps you've heard us Westmelzoons can see things that humans cannot see. But for some reason I see things differently. Even when compared to other Millicines, I can always find things that have been hidden. I've read that the nature of things is hidden beneath them, and this nature decides their future. Not that I know what that means. And if that's the case, how do you know that we're outsiders? Well, though what we see is different, we can still find ideas that we have in common. Just like how you can tell a flower is still a flower, no matter how strange the color, right? As long as I spend enough time with everyone, I can grasp the concepts that everyone talks about and then pretend to fit in. If I hadn't looked special in my eyes at all, I wouldn't have struggled to find the right concept to describe you. As I thought, it seems that I still have lots to learn. What is this bunch of stuff that Paimon doesn't really get? On one note, we've been talking for ages, but we don't even know your name. What is a name but an artificial code that confers false uniformity on a different precomposition? Still, everyone calls me Cantola, Canotila, and you may do so as well. Wow, you talk in such a roundabout way, just like a scholar. Roundabout, is that how you see it? I don't usually talk with humans from outside, so I don't quite understand your method of communication. I'm merely making deductions and inferences based on what I have read in books. You keep talking about what you've read in books. Do Melusines read too? Must be really inconvenient for you to turn the pages. Yeah, but maybe they don't use their hands, but the feelers on their heads. Wait, that's not the point. Still, Paimon wasn't expecting there to be books hidden here. Yes, an amazing scholar left them behind, all hidden inside a secret base. All of what I just said, I learned from those books. There's even a book here that I couldn't understand. Meditation has allowed me to comprehend it. Ever so little of it. But lately, I've been making no progress no matter how I rack my brain. That's why I came here to meditate and try to find a way forward. A book that can't be understood? Why are arcane secrets never meant to be known by anyone, usually encrypted in books like that? Speaking of secrets, that usually means treasure. Now that Paimon thinks about it, she's getting curiouser and curiouser. If you're interested, why don't I take you there to take a look? That book is important to me, but I must find a way to understand it. You appear to be knowledgeable and well-informed outsiders. Perhaps you will be able to understand that book quite easily. I've solved a puzzle or two. That's right. We're like super professionals at this. Come on. Canotila. Show us the way. Hopefully she'll give us some parts. I think we got sidetracked, but fascinating. Did we just change quests? We did. No, I can't. Ugh. Guess we have to do it this way. I think we need to stick to this. I think we have to stick to this. We have to stick to this because it's one of the Melusinians things. Maybe it's related. Hopefully it's related. My gosh. What? So there's two clips in your Discord. So there's a Melusinian who sees things that are true, right? But doesn't see what other people see. She describes Paimon as a rainbow balloon with a string attached to her going up into the sky. And the Traveler is a monster so fearsome it will swallow the entire world. They just laid it out there in a world quest. Paimon's a Celestian spy, and the Traveler is the biggest threat to their entire world.
It's gonna upend the entire.
Yep. And we're here. If we dive down below this entrance, we'll find the place where the scholar once hid the books. Looks like an ordinary pond. What sort of entrance are you talking about? Right. It's being hidden after all. You won't be able to see it. Just watch. See. Canotila takes out something that looks like a key. Tracing the air along some unseen trail, there's a soft chime, and the shallow pool before you it suddenly becomes unfathomably deep. Well, there's the entrance now. Wow, Paimon couldn't even see how you did that. Well, I can't quite explain it either, but while others can't see it, there are actually all sorts of fissures here. As long as I use my token to draw a line across those figures, I can do some incredible things. That said, I don't know why they're only present here. As such, I did a lot of research until I found an indecipherable book. It has much to do with me and my token, and why I'm certain that I can't figure it out. I'll know why I'm special in this way. That's quite the burden. Well then, that's enough of that. Let's go inside. I must find a way to understand that strange book. Secret library. Ooh, it's one of those. We've seen these before. There was a monster in one last time. So you can't understand it either after all? I reckon we should look more closer. You stare at the runes on the page for some time. The runes slowly start to disintegrate and reassemble themselves, becoming new words. At the same time, your surroundings seem to receive, and you arrive at a strange new place. I see. This is a world where even sweet flowers and mint cannot grow. Can you see it too? You turn around and look for the source of the voice, but are suddenly awakened. Looking back at the book, it looks as though you did so originally, as if nothing has happened. So, did you discover anything, traveler? I think I saw the runes dissolving and reconstructing themselves. That's weird. Did you just stare intensely or something? I knew you'd be able to see it too. Huh? Have you had the same experience, Canotila? Is this what you mean by meditating? Yes. Though I can't understand a single word in the book, I get this strange feeling from looking at it for long enough. It feels as though you've been transported to another world, and then you can start to understand the book's contents. But as soon as you awake, you're back to being unable to comprehend it. And what have you seen before? Oh, wait, just a moment. Ta-da! This is my notebook. I've written everything down I've seen inside. That said, I wrote down while I was meditating, and that was sort of a trance, so it might not be easy to understand. Let Paimon see. Yep, this is super messy. Wow. It says something about aliens or something like that. Even when meditating, I can't make heads or tail of what comes before and after. As such, although I can understand a little bit, I still don't know what I'm really saying. If I'm not mistaken, however, the book is still missing a lot of content. The notebook does mention a few locations. Oh, so you mean these locations might be clues? Locations, yes. The names of locations are written on important sections. It could be trying to tell us where the critical parts of the texts are hidden. I mean, I've guessed as much in the past, but I've never left Elina, so in that case, why don't you stay here, Cantola? We might investigate the places in the notebook. Maybe we'll find the missing pieces. And besides, it's related to Elnis, so there's no way we're going to ignore it. Right, in that case, I'm counting on you two. If you find anything, just bring it back. I'll be waiting here for you. All right, we found one of these portals before, but it can't possibly be related to the quest that we're doing. If we can find the missing parts of the book and put them back where they belong, maybe we'll be able to understand more. This is turning into quite the quest. If this is necessary, if indeed this is necessary for the mechanical parts, we are definitely screwed. Panic page, treasure chest. What do you know? We've already collected so many components. Oh god, we found a component. Thank goodness. That should be enough. Let's go talk to Mimir. All right, we'll have to come back to this, like, creepy, occult, glowing circle lady. Oh my god. But we've got the parts we need at least.
Yeah.
Creepy, creepy, creepy. Everything about this is super creepy.
Yo.
Mimir, we've collected a whole bunch of components. Will these do? You've collected so many in such a short time. Amazing. I guess that's what I should be expected from Outlanders who've experienced lots of things and met lots of people. We've done this sort of things loads of times after all. That said, how are we going to use these components to fix Seymour? Don't worry, just leave it to me. Things will be all right, just like Father said. She opens the immobile Mobrat dog up along the slit of its back in a manner ill-befitted of repairs. Then she stuffs the scattered components on the ground into the dog, seemingly without looking, as one might when well practiced at one's job. With that done, she takes out a strange mechanical component from her pocket. It resembles an intricately packaged candy with some indecipherable runes carved onto it. She embeds this into the gear on the dog's head, and with a clack, they come together. Components of unknown purpose scatter across the ground. She picks them all up, and they are as valuable as Moro in this place after all. Well, will this really work? It might just be Paimon's imagination, but it feels more like more components dropped than we collected in the first place. On that note, the thing you pulled out a moment ago, it seems kind of different from those components. This? Well, it's not a component, it's a token. A token? That's right. It's something we were all born with. Father said that if we put this in his well, I'd be able to cure Seymour. Wait, you're born with that? Does that mean... Actually, Paimon's not sure how Millicents are born in the first place. I'm not sure either, now that I'm considering it. But in my first memories, I had the token with me, and that's how it is for everyone. Isn't that something really valuable to you? Yes, tokens are very important to us, but they're different from ordinary components. They were the first memento we received when we arrived in this beautiful world. They are proof that we are alive. But if that's the case, why did you just use it like that? Well, I didn't throw it away or anything. Seymour will be by my side, right? And he is this way because he tried to save me, so... Ready, module detection, environmental check, contaminations, high, activating safe mode. Whoa, it suddenly moved. Unidentified life forms detected. Related information entered. It is a pleasure to meet you, Miss Bamir, and there, Traveler and Paimon. You have entered this data previously. It is an honor to meet you, Miss Traveler and Paimon, the adorable little one. It was my honor to witness your elegant swordsmanship during the previous altercation. Miss I am prototype 4ACV07. You may call me Seymour. Up until today, for 1/7 to 10 to the 21 clockwork cycles, my functions were in hibernation, waiting their awakening by my master, such that I may continue fulfilling my assignment. Huh? Hibernation? Couldn't you talk normally before, though? By normal speak, you refer to my pre-configured automated responses, yes? Huh? Your observation is most sharp, almost comparable to that of my master. Previously, when you would bring my artifacts clockwork relay module nearby, Miss Mimir, my main voice unit would be automatically triggered. An artificial clockwork relay module? Are you referring to her token? I apologize. I cannot answer your question. I do not understand the meaning of this token you refer to. As such, I can make no judgment as to the relationship between this token and said artificial relay module. Regardless, while hibernating, I would automatically play preset responses to specific situations to ensure that my voiceover units would work properly once energy supply was reserved. Huh? In other words, you were just playing fixed voice lines before? Is that what you mean? Affirmative. Your understanding is completely correct, Paimon, as benefits your elegance and wisdom. A large amount of energy is required to operate my natural language processing unit. My logic unit actively shuts it off when power supply cannot be guaranteed as to present complete loss of my functionality. So that means... So all the things I said before were just pre-written? Affirmative. Your understanding is correct, Miss Mimir. During my previous hibernation, our interactions were all performed through the playback of pre-recorded voice assets. Uh-oh. However, my visual information processing module were not shut off, so I do have the paintings you displayed in my memory unit. I can recognize more than 103,900 different styles of art, but your work does not match any of them. As such, I can easily infer that your art has unprecedented artistic value. I did not mention this before using my preset voice assets, so consider this appended to my previous related comments. Really? Affirmative. You see, not the only reason people don't understand your art is because your style is too new and unique, so don't worry about it. They'll get it in the future for sure. Thank you, Seymour. Paimon. I was afraid that... See, even Seymour says so. You've got to believe in yourself and believe in us too. We understand your paintings, and they're truly beautiful. In any case, thank you for your help in restoring my lost relay module. This way, I will be able to better fulfill my mission, protect my master. By master, you mean Mimir? Is that why you suddenly activated to protect her when she was in danger? Negative. I am infinitely grateful to her for taking care of me during my hibernation. However, she is not my master. My master is... I apologize. Some of my memories have suffered light damage, interference caused by previous damage, unable to locate data related to master. Reason for previous emergency activation unknown. That should not have happened. I must schedule logic unit maintenance. Well, why don't we have something to eat, Seymour? You've never eaten anything before. Maybe you'll figure something out once you've had your fill. Not every problem can be solved by eating, you know. Just most of them. Estimated damage, high. Attempting global search for relevant non-information. Searching last recorded segment. Failure. Critical data damaged. Search procedure has been forcibly terminated. Are you really okay? It feels like you're getting worse somehow. Thank you for your concern, Miss Paimon. Do not worry. I was merely running a self-diagnostic. I can confirm that everything is operating normal. Yeah. What's going on? Ooh, it's accompanied by a quake this time. Warning. Extreme increased environmental contamination detected. For your safety, please leave this place to avoid irreversible damage. Wait, what kind of contamination are you talking about? What's going on? Traveler, Paimon, father says it's dangerous. Hurry. Father again? Wait, what danger? Why do we have to hurry and do? Scattered Melisunes. Danger. There's no time to explain. Please help me. Whatever the case, traveler. Paimon has a real bad feeling about the quake just now. Maybe it has something to do with what Mimir was talking about. Let's get going. I'm gonna go back to the town, I guess.
Surprise. Yeah. Koko yo.
Treasure chest right there. That wasn't there before.
予定通り。
A very bright face.
Huh.
Interesting. Where is this? What is going on here? The quake must have opened it up. I'm guessing the quake opened it up. Something about this. Little tumors that come out. Go that far, okay. We released a Sela as well. Oh my, it's even brighter here. Waypoint too. Wait a second. Why would all these things be here? Rift Hounds. Please get, but oh goodness gracious.
サプライズこちらに注目。瑠璃のように落ちなさい。お触り禁止。やっ。
雲が来る借りなく時風の
諸行無常。
Well, sponsors get rid of it. There's no Melusine in sight. Could she have gotten in trouble down at the water? Let's find out. Why would there be Rift Hounds here? Rift Hounds bad. Of course, glowy red energy also bad. So this.
や。さ。
That one's supposed to go. Okay. Rift Hounds though. That's not good. Oh,
綺麗。
one of these. Can we interact with it? I guess not.
もっと早く。
Won't go far enough. Oh, two cannon in chat. Can we not shoot that far enough? Scoot it over a little bit. Where it should be. It's there. I see it.
もっと早く。
can we move it? Can we move further? That's as far as we can go. Here. Cannon. Caught the two cannon. Can we get this? Long shot. Did not get to it. We need to get a little higher up. Maybe over here. As far as it'll go. Here. High enough. There. There we go. Oh, there was a third one. Haha. Okay, that's fine.
宝箱を残した人も契約に従ったのでしょうか。ついていきます。
More stuff going on down here. Another of those alien forces here. Take care of it.
風を知れはっもみちばを散らまく惜しみ
いけ。えい。まずい。あ。やあ。は。きれい。
Some more of these things. Get that one powered up first. Straight to the treasure chest. Well, that works.
中は何？覚えてない。
You have to continue going down. That's what I'm guessing. Another one down there. I don't know if we can reach it. Oh, there's someone over there. That gets it.
もっと早く。あ。は。ふ。よ。
Just barely not hitting it.
は。ふ。
That one get it, right? Hydro thing. Okay. Got us to here. There's one over here too. There is. Okay, I don't know what any benefit of being here is. Okay.
よ。
Gotta go swimming. Water exploration here. Here's where we're supposed to go, at least. There's really nothing here. Are you sure this is the place? It should be. Father couldn't be wrong. Still, I didn't expect Seymour could dive. Affirmative. I'm equipped with the latest multi-use driving unit, with which I may accompany my master and those composed of pure water. Huh? Mimir? What are you doing here? Whoa. Where did you come from? Sorry, did I scare you? Those monsters kind of came out jumping out of those glowing circles, so I hid them and left in the cleft of the rocks. It's all as good as long as you're okay. Are you alone? So the glowing circles spawn rift creatures. No, there's a friend of mine who's been trapped over there. The child's name is Puka, a tall one. Could you please ask that you rescue her? Leave it to us. Yes, let's go. This just gets curiouser and curiouser the further we go. Oh, you gotta find a ray, but hopefully. Please get away from me. I'm not a normal Muzine. I'm not tasty at all. I'll save you, don't worry. You're Puka, right? Yes? Huh, who'd have thought the Melusine could get caught in seagrass? She's trapped in it. So find some way to get rid of the seagrass. First we need to find a ray. There's some rays. Steal your power. It's growing back. Oh no, it's growing back. This is going to be no fun. Got it. Thank you, tall person. Thank you, good-hearted specter. Wow, I'm calling her a specter now. Oh my goodness. Ruse was here, but is not here anymore. Okay. Hang on a second. Who's calling you? Who are you calling a specter? Paimon's Paimon. This is a traveler. Anyway, what was all that right now? Why are you two in a place like this? I don't know what happened earlier either. The ground suddenly started to shake, and those scary, scary monsters started to show up. Puka and I were here to pick up the beautiful stones. We've been here many times, and this never happened, nor have we ever seen those frightening creatures. So I've been wanting to ask this, but why is Mimir here? Mimir brought us here. Huh? But how did you know we were here? Father told me. He told me you were in danger and that I should ask the traveler and Paimon to come save you. Father? Ah, I see. So it's Father who asked you to come save us. Thank you, Mimir. Ah, so you know who Father is, Glassty? No, I don't. Huh? Still, Mimir always talks to herself about how she's able to speak to Father. I've always supposed that was her imaginary friend. She's largely alone otherwise. I don't know what's going on, but thank you all the same. Don't thank me. I didn't do anything. Father's the one who told me what to do. My apologies for interrupting, Miss Mimir. Miss Puka, considering our surroundings, I suggest that we leave this place post-haste to avoid further attacks. Ugh, another dog appeared. Calm down, Puka. This robotic dog Mimir picked up before, right? Couldn't move before, though, could it? A keen observation, Miss Glassdeep. Regardless, my logic circuits recommended we do not tarry. Please allow me to escort you to a safe location. The contamination index here has exceeded the threshold of human tolerance. Contamination index? Could it be related to the hallucination I saw earlier? Safe place. Do we just need to go back home? Yep, Paimon doesn't know what Seymour means by contamination index stuff, but we might get attacked again if we stay here, so let's get home safe first. Got it. Thank you, Miss Paimon. You've got a good heart. He? All right, let's go. Oh, they're underwater too. Oh no, this is a puzzle. Let's figure out what the puzzle wants us to do. Oh, we have to fast swim the entire way, don't we? Yeah, we're gonna have to fast swim the whole way. It's not gonna let us do this. Oh no, we made it barely. All right, no fast swimming required. Where is it? Oh, it's just floating up there. Oh, it's very purple down here. Purple is usually bad in Genshin Impact. Purple is abyss. Yeah, that's abyss energy probably. Interesting though. There's something inside. Literally just 200 more. That's funny. Interesting. No, this isn't. We're below the very bright place, but we're not able to get there. Oh, there's a portal though. Okay. That must be how we're supposed to get out. Time for some fast travel. Underwater fast travel. Houses underwater. Beautiful music too. What's over here? Puzzle related to ray powers. There we go. Unwrap this guy's house. Oddish has appeared. Gifted fish. More, the village is underwater now? Oh, there's a village here too. Yes, this place is closer to the ore veins, so. As for me, I'm here because it makes it easier to care for the injured animals in the area. Anyway, we should be safe once we reach our home. Thank you, traveler, Paimon. Thank you as well, Mimir. If it wasn't for you, we might have never made it back. Let's have tea next time we get a chance. Oh, come on. Now's not the time to be shy. I'm not shy. Just... Oh, never mind. I understand. In that case, we'll go back first. Thank you for escorting us, traveler. Paimon. See you safe. Stay safe. Vermeer is an odd duck, isn't she? Well, I guess our rescue mission is done and dusted, huh? Thank you for your help and for being willing to trust me. Otherwise, I wouldn't have known how to do and face with those monsters. Affirmative. For this not, if it not for this lady here, we would have not been able to eliminate those life forms quickly. However, hypothetical generated form from previous data indicated that my super mode would have neutralized the threat posed by those hostile life forms, albeit requiring a longer period of time. Oh, welcome in, Toki. We're doing some Genshin still. We're in the unvoiced, so that means you get to hear my silly voices instead of the Japanese, if that's something that interests you. Traveler and Paimon are well-seasoned adventurers, you know. Still, what are these things doing inside Eliasness? They're my least favorite monsters. No wonder you were going at them so hard. Speaking of that, Paimon thought that father was a secret only Melansoons knew about. Paimon didn't know that the other Melansoons hadn't heard of him either. That's right. No one can hear his voice, just like no one can understand the painting's contents. They would think I was talking to myself whenever I spoke to father. That's understandable. That means that the voice I heard was... Well, now we've seen you repair Seymour and take us to help Buka and such. Paimon's sure your father must be a decent person. Absolutely. He's the best in the world. Whoa, everything's shaking again. Mimir, Traveler, Paimon, these monsters, they've appeared elsewhere. Huh? This time they've showed up where they're collecting paints previously. You mean the place with the large house and the shipwreck? That's a long ways from here. Yes, I know. Oh, what should we do? We won't make it in time. There's no need to take the long way. I can ascend directly from here. But there's no path up there. I am just completing a full scan of the surrounding areas. We need only penetrate the layers of rock above us to reach Melansoon village directly. That will allow us to reach our destination in good time. It's not that simple, you know. What do you mean, need to penetrate the layers of rock above us? How does one do that? I detect a lack of faith in my functionalities, Miss Paimon. Concern is unnecessary. My most advanced mining module can penetrate the rock layers of this thickness. Noble and lovely lady traveler, may I ask you to take me to the waters up above? I cannot maintain diving unit operation while mining module is active. I guess we can do that too. Explore the village first, sorry. RPG time. Urgent! Oh, well, or you could just like ignore the urgency and just, you know, do whatever you want for a little while, because it's fine. There's no timer. Do whatever you want. I think there's not much to do down here except for that thing that I got. There's a flower. Where are we supposed to take him? Probably up here, I think. Does look like this is the most likely place to go. Oof. Yeah. Smash. Mining module activated. Oh, yay. You've opened up a shortcut. You're pretty strong, aren't you, Seymour? Actually, that's not the time to worry about that. Come on, Traveler Paimon, we've got to get going. Gotta use the teleporter, I think. time for some fights.
せいせいルテン
それ雲が
Why are they surrounding the rock?
風をし
ガンオー帝君のために
Maybe we should take a look at the lock. Yeah, I agree. We should as soon as the storm current clears. Oh, it's inside one of the portals. Break it open, I guess. The prismatic resident shatters the ore, and a Melusine pushes out. We rush to help her out, unfortunately. And fortunately, she doesn't appear to be injured. Ah, Mimir, what are you doing here? You are... Paimon is Paimon and he's a traveler. Mimir brought us here. Is that so? Thank you all. My name is Virda, but you can just call me V. I'm an apprentice agent of the Marchaus Phantom. Still, I didn't think I'd get into this mess. How embarrassing. An apprentice agent? Ooh, so you're the authorities in Fontaine. No. It's a self-proclaimed title at the moment. One day, though, I'll be a proper agent, just like Seedly. Wait, so you can give yourself that title? Anyway, what just happened now? Why did you end up getting inside a rock? Eh? Did I do something like that? I don't remember. I just remember falling down while fleeing. Nothing else after that. That was Father protecting you. Father? Never mind that for now. Even Traveler and Paimon don't know what this is about. More importantly, are there any other Melusines trapped here? I didn't see anyone else. I was doing special training alone here after all. But I did catch sight of some humans I've never seen before. Might have been 4 of them? Humans you've never seen before? What? Wait a second. Did you come across some purple guy and 3 purple people in red scarves? Yes, that's right. Are they your friends? How should Paimon explain this? You tell Virda what happened before. Huh? So that actually happened? Now I think about it, they were behaving suspiciously. I guess I still have a lot to learn. Wear Saldi in my shoes. Did you see which way they went? Yes, they were heading that way. Hey, welcome in, Pooh. How's it going? This is, we're doing unvoiced content today, so that means I'm doing my silly voices in full earnest. It was fun watching you do Among Us today while I was doing video editing. You guys had quite the night. Hope you can hear what I'm saying. Maybe you can hear me. All right, then. Let's go after them, Traveler. We're gonna go. Sis, why are these things still chasing us? Do I look like I know, you numbskull? Just bad luck. Ah, come on. Are they serious? Still coming? Ah, it's those suspicious people. Stop. Don't run. Be careful. Those things behind them are... More rift downs. Please help. We'll pay you, I swear. Oh, here they come. Uh-oh, those monsters are coming this way. Careful, Traveler. Excess hostile reactions detected. Switching to purification mode. For your own safety, Miss Mimir, please keep a certain distance. No more of them. Always more.
部外者禁止
風の行く先を
マジックスタート。
雲がく借りなく時風をし
召喚結晶。こ
Some
の
ice
仕事
cubes
は
on
排除
them.
するべきですね。
Finally. Rough. Saved at last. Whoa. Hey, what are you doing? Arresting the masterminds behind the summoning of these creatures? What else? Wait, we didn't do anything. We're just being chased by those monsters, honest. What's going on? Tell us everything. Also, what about the purple guy? Where's Jacob? That's right. Confess. Ah, whatever. Now it's come to this, we might as well come clean. Just our luck, seriously. We should never have taken this job. That madman got us to bring him those red stones. You know, those gathered previously? He said that they'd be important. Important for what? For whatever the heck he's gonna do with them. He didn't tell us anything else, just, get me the ores. By Alhamar, we're mercs, not miners. And for what we did for him, all right, half a day we worked. And at the end, he didn't even pay us when we gave him his damn ores. He started saying some weird stuff. We hadn't even caught what he said before he took the fragments and left, dropping us like a sack of potatoes with a useless and I guess old ways are the best. And no pay either. I was going to get even with that scoundrel, but he did some hand sign and blabbered out something in the language I didn't know, and that's when these monsters appear. They kept chasing us all the way here. Why that scumbag? Did he summon the monsters at the other locations? Huh? What other locations? What are you talking about? The same monsters appeared at the area around the village, and they're attacking Melusines everywhere we find them. Wait, did something like that happen? I didn't know, I swear. After leaving your place, that Jacob guy led us to the intersection up ahead. We really didn't delay. So basically, he never told you anything except that you should go steal the paintings. Don't even bring it up. Never mind telling us anything. That charlatan didn't even pay us our deposit. Why'd you work so hard for someone who doesn't even pay the deposit? It's because you thought he was handsome? Oh, so you like the purple, do you, boss? What? What in the world are you talking about, you idiot? Of course not. How's that guy handsome anyway? Also, what kind of reason is I like purple? Well, sure looked like he was in the Mora. Hope a little extra enthusiasm might get him to part with more of it, so I decided to weave his deposit. And that's what you call a self-inflicted wound. Ugh, looks like we won't be able to get anything useful from these guys. How should we deal with them now? Don't worry. Leave them to me. I'm not official agent yet, but I can escort them back to the village and hand them over to Seedly. No problem. Wait, just a moment. Aren't we victims too? You ransacked my house, hurt Seymour, and still you claim to be victims? That's right. Wait, whose house did they ransack? Stop, that's not the main point. Exactly. To think that you'd even do something like that. You're incorrigible. Come with me now. Don't you dare resist. Wait, you're going after that guy, aren't you? We know where he's gone. Listen, he's headed up toward that place where the giant rock is hanging. You know, over that way, if you give him chase, you can still catch him. The place with the giant stone? Wait, you mean... It's a warm place that makes people at ease. Oh, even so, we won't let you off so easy. Hey, mercenaries know how to be picky about our employers. That self-serving monster summoning fraudster is no employer of mine, no matter how much he's offering. Not that he even paid us the deposit in the first place, I mean. Everything's shaking again. Hey, sis, do you think this earthquake could be... Crap. If more of those monsters show up. Hey, Shorty, you want to arrest us, right? Quick, do it now. We surrender unconditionally. That's where I like it. Go reform yourselves at the Fortress of Maripide and learn to be useful for society. Well, I guess we'll leave them to you. We got to get to the bottom of these quakes. All right, Mercs. Don't get any funny ideas, and the Mason Gardenage we're going to show what it's for. After disarming the mercenaries and tying their hands, Verdun takes them away. So, what are we supposed to do now? Amir, what's wrong? You don't look good at all. No, it's not that. It's Father. It hurts. No, why are they doing that? I heard it too. And you just look as horrible. Traveler, you heard something. What did you hear? I'm fine, but we must hurry. That's right. There's no time. Even if you say that, shouldn't you rest a bit? You look like you're hurting all over. Yes, it hurts. Never experienced anything like this before. But I must go. Father must be suffering far more than I am. Please, Traveler Paimon, please take me there, to a place where we've gathered high purity ores before. Okay, let's go. We should take a shortcut if we can take. Right. It is like extreme here. To the place. Wait, what's wrong? Why can't we continue on? Strange, it seems something's blocking the way. Uh-oh, what do we do? The current's over there. That's right, swim over there, 'cause Father's blood. He's already... Blood? Mimir, are you okay? What blood? We cannot delay any further. Let's swim from over there. To the currents we go. Yeah, the currents used to flow the other way. Regular space frequent. I don't know how I'm supposed to go down. Oh, there we go. I'm gonna go down. Oh, we're going this way now. I keep thinking it's flying controls. It's not. It's direct controls. That's my problem. Dude trying to pull up, but I should be pushing down. It doesn't work the way I expect. Ooh, there he is. There's Jacob. Always an abyss lector. Oof. Oh my. Oh, that's not good. Whoa, what happened to that strange giant stone all of a sudden? And look, that color, it doesn't basically look like a heart? That is right. This is the original form of the heart. Wait, you're Jacob. What are you doing? Gathering paint, as you can see. Paint. What an interesting way to describe this filth. And to think that anyone would set it upon canvas. Oh, what? Still, your arrival here was quite unexpected. I could have sworn I sealed the entrances. Did I slip up somewhere? You're a member of the Abyss Order, aren't you? Ah, where's there's smoke, there's fire, and where there's evil, there's you guys. The Abyss Order. Oh, please, do not lump me in with those blighted primitives. They are no different from those oppressors. The power they seek is but a tool that only a few can use. What we search for is true equity, liberation of the will. Just as my friend said, those who lack weakness of consciousness shall not be subdued either by gods or death. Stop prattling. If you aren't with the Abyss Order, how do you explain the magic you used on us earlier? I merely used the power of the Abyss to reverse the crystallization process. That is all. In any case, I had not expected to see his heart withered to such an extent after a mere 100 years. As such, it needed to be restarted for me to obtain sufficient blood. Sufficient blood? Yes, a rather inelegant method of doing things, you might think. Alas, there is no other way. I, too, initially believed that I could obtain enough congealed blood from Miss Mimiya through peaceful means. This would have allowed the plan to go through without alerting the Malchus hunters. Alas, that backfired. Too bad, I suppose. Wait, you didn't previously say that you wanted paint? What is this congealed blood you're blabbling on about? Explain. Wait a moment. This is more interesting than I thought. So you don't actually know what those paints really are, or the power they contain? I see. It seems I spoke too much. How terribly unexpected. Still, I fail to understand. Why would you want to get close to Miss Mimiya if you didn't understand the value of those paints? Don't bring us down to the level of sneaky, scheming schemers like yourself. Besides, you summoned the monster earlier, didn't you? What did you do that for? Why did you have to attack the other Melusines? Attack them? I hardly had the time for such frivolous pursuits. Well, in theory, the arrays I activated in those runes to reverse the crystallization would have indeed temporarily opened the way into the realm of beasts. I suppose that is how the monsters you mentioned were attracted here, like flies to festering meat on the road. As for those Melusines, well, an unrelated matter. I fear let's not discuss them. You... Compared to that, Miss Traveler, do indulge my curiosity. What do you think of the original sites here, now that you've seen them? Look at your feet, blood flowing like a river, fertilizing the very dust of the earth with their filthy fat. If I told you that greater disaster than what will come one day, how would you react? Huh? What are you talking about? Blood? Fat? Hasn't this place turned out to be a little red? Negative. The blood has already risen above the traveler's ankles. The local contamination index is now over 10 times the human body's endurance threshold. I recommend that all present leave this area for your own safety to prevent the following allergies, confusion, white matter distortion, mental deterioration, and... I see. That's how far it's gone. How sad. But fear not. I will liberate you. The moment foretold by the world formula is coming. There is little time left. Lost battle time.
行け。
風の行く先を。
こちらに注目。サプライズ。
風の歌、雲の行くごと。風。
部外者禁止。はっ。次の仕事は
Oof.
ついていきます。風雪の縮図。先生いるて。はっ。
Fascinating. I thought that you were only able to reach this place purely through luck, but it appears that as if that was not all. Indulge my curiosity, Miss Traveler. Could you tell me who you are exactly? That's none of your concern. Not going to answer? Well, that is fine. It was just a mild curiosity of mine, after all. In any case, I haven't any further time to waste here. The appointed time is coming, and I have enough blood to use. Any further delay may invite unwanted attention. We're not going to let you get away. What time are you talking about? That is none of your concern. It has nothing to do with you, after all. Anyway. Traveler, look out! What the... What is this? You despicable... What have you done to the traveler? I wouldn't use that word. This is a matter of utility, not morality. You indeed are very strong, Miss Traveler, but I wouldn't say the same for the others. Where did these monsters come from this time? Apologies, Jacob Ingold. I fear I cannot let you do this. Miss Bemir, Miss Paimon, please get behind me. My duty is to defend. I will defend. All attempts to harm you will not succeed. Such arrogance. You useless. You piece of soulless scrap. You were unable to defend Marianne then, and you will do today is confront that incompetence once more. Mary Anne. And should you survive this battle, the giant revered beast will crush and digest you all. Well then, farewell. Mary Anne is the person that was in the other quest. These two quests are linked. Mary Anne was the person in the painting yesterday. Oh my god. Oh, it's all woven together. Ugh, they're coming this way. Restart complete. I think of something. It's a Breacher Primus. It's heading for the Traveler. Oh no, look out. It's attacking the barrier. Yes.
風の行く先を。
お触り禁止。部外者禁止。
雲が借りなく時。風の思
Whew. Guess we're finally safe, huh? Still, what was with that round thing? Was it helping us? Mimir, are you okay? Yes, father. Huh? Here? Oh, I thought you were talking to us. What's that sound again? I understand. Since this is your will, it will be done. Traveler, Paimon, could you both strike a pose? I'm gonna start drawing. Wait a minute. Paimon hasn't mentally prepared herself or figured out what pose to strike. Actually, wait. Why are we doing this here now? I don't know how to explain, but I think Seymour can. Logic module calculating, attempting to rationalize reason for question results. Insufficient data, cannot answer. My logic module concludes that your decision is far from logical, Miss Mimir. Seriously, Seymour, what are you doing? And also, why did you push the problem to him, Mimir? My primary design goal is to now sorting data for arguments. Seymour, are you okay? Oh boy, he's hanged. Sorry, Paimon, but there's no more time to explain. If we don't hurry, it will be too late. Well, sure, okay. This doesn't quite feel right, but Paimon trusts you. I have a little faith. I have faith in you too, Mimir. I know you won't do anything to harm us on purpose. But, Paimon hasn't decided what pose to strike yet. Any thoughts? Let's try the confident pose. Yep, that's the kind of confidence you should have in a situation like this. Wait, what do you think? Will holding this pose do? Yep, you look great. Now then, leave the rest to me. Mimir takes a deep breath, almost as if encouraging herself. In a few wags of her short little tail, she gets to work without another word. Her expression and the look she gives you are resolute and earnest, solemn, one might say. Not long after, her work is done. It's done. Wow, that was super quick. Well, traveler, let's have a look, shall we? There we go. Into the painting we go. They're portals. This looks very familiar.
Yuko.
Apologies, I brought you here before I had the chance to say hello. Why not trouble you with helping me clear out that poison? Traveler, please activate the prisms and clear them out.
Isa. Yuko. Yeah.
Bad shot.
Yeah.
Ah, that takes care of that. Thank you, traveler. When I invite you up here, I still have much to say to you. Ah, you're finally here. I've always wanted to meet you and talk to you, traveler. You know me? Yes, I've been watching you all this time. Or should I say, sensing you? I felt your presence ever since that child of mine who loves art brought you inside my body. It was like a warm light was running to and fro within my organs and blood vessels. Elenus. Yes, that is my name. Beautiful, isn't it? I love it. Why do you appear in the form of a Melusine? Why? Well, I find that form to be very beautiful. Don't you think so too, traveler? I love them very much, for they are, one and all, my lovely children. In here, I can decide my own appearance, so of course I choose to look like the look I love the most. The Melusine are your children. That's right. It happened a long, long time ago, not long after I first experienced death, I think. Many, many people, the spirit of the primordial waters, and many metal animals came into my body. I thought that they, like those two people, were here to explore and gather my blood. I was originally just happy to have people here, but they chose to fight each other in the end instead. But of course, I was dead at that point. I was too weak to do anything beyond watching them in silence and feeling the wounds they left inside my body. In the end, someone triggered an explosion and caused a terrible shockwave. Many people died. Those metal animals also died. The survivors left and everything was very quiet once more. A lot of sharp shards pierced my body from the explosion's impact, but later, tiny life emerged from those wounds and from the broken flesh. I was so overjoyed, for they were beautiful and intelligent. Also, that was when I realized that I could do more than destroy. I could bring beautiful new life into this world. So I spoke to them and told them of many things. I taught them how to build a home for themselves, that they might grow up well. Then there was happiness and liveliness everywhere. Later, they gradually became unable to hear my voice. That's fine, though. Just as Mother once said farewell to me, all children must grow and leave their parents. Only that child that loves painting still speaks to me. She still brought her friends. That's how I came to meet you. I truly am happy that that's the case. So you are Mimir's father. That's right. Still, you truly are special. It was only when the situation was past salvaging that I realized how my blood was poisonous to humans. But when you came in contact with my blood, not only did you not get poisoning, but instead you slowly became linked to my daughter's consciousness. You began to see and sense many things. You are the second person I have met who did not fear my blood. Ah, if there were only more people like you. Who was the other person? Ah, so you don't know each other? But I saw you saying so many things to one another. I refer to the person who made my heart start beating again. Jacob. Long, long time ago, he and someone else came into my body to collect my blood. Absorbing my blood would really raise his spirits. At that time, my children were not yet born, and I felt rather lonely as I lay here. As such, I was very pleased to meet them. I was very pleased to have helped him out. He must have tried to restart my heart to thank me for helping him using my blood. But I'm afraid I can't accept his kindness. As such, I thank you for stopping him. And me. Why? Well, if I were to be revived, my heart would beat, and my blood would surge, and my internal organs would come to life again. What would happen to my children then? And their beautiful little houses would be crushed and digested. That would be too terrible of a tragedy. I might look like this now, but my body in truth is very big and frightening. In the beginning, my siblings and I took leave of my mother, and I came to play on the surface. But I realized at last that the things I found fun and joyous were terrifying to others. It was too late by then, and I was filled with grief and regret. That's why I asked Mimir to use my blood to create paintings and give them to you. That way I'd get a chance to thank you in person. Thank you, traveler, for stopping my heart. So, as long as I live, I will bring grief to others, and I never wish to see that happen again. You're very welcome. I did do it to stop Jacob as well. I see. Anyway, this is a rare opportunity. I haven't been in this clear-minded in a very long time. Why don't we chat about some other things? Is there anything else you'd like to talk about, traveler? Tell me about your organs. Sure, my mother is the reason I existed. Mother is the most wonderful person in the world. She gave me my name and this love. Oh, it is a lovely name. Before I was born, I floated in the cosmic darkness. It was cold there and lonely. I was so sad and would often cry. But later I heard Mother's voice. She wished for me to be born into a beautiful world, to give me life, to give me strong and healthy body that I could walk the world and grant me a beautiful name. She wanted to give me my siblings. She wanted me to meet many friends, wanted me to see the beautiful sights beyond that cosmic dark. She did not deceive me, and I was very happy. My elder siblings treated me well, and later many younger ones came along, and I treated them just as my elder siblings treated me. Later we left the world beneath the earth. I felt the wind rushing against my skin, the warmth of the sun, the icy waters, and more. Life is wonderful, and it was wonderful that I was able to witness the world. She left the abyss. Only later did I discover I was different from life in this world. The things that brought me happiness, the things that interested me, they were frightening and terribly hurtful to those of this world. Eventually I fell here and died. That saddened, yet gladdened me. I treasured the life that I was given by Mother, but my life would bring everyone such pain, so it was better this way. Later, just as Mother gave me life, I gave my children life, that they may walk upon this world. It makes me very proud and very happy. Is there anything else you'd like to talk about, Traveler? Tell me about Jacob. That person from before, you mean? I fear I know little about him. He is not like you. Even after drinking my blood, he cannot speak to me as you do. In the beginning, he came with someone else to search for the blood within my body. At that time, I could feel they were different. There is something within him, a bit of the dark, cold cosmos power. And, aha, I thought, so my blood will do him good. Wonderful. Later, he would come often to collect my blood, all the way up till there was a great battle involving many people here, him included. He didn't come back after that. To be honest, I was worried he might have died. Imagine how happy I was to see him return, alive and well, so tall and strong. Is there anything else you'd like to talk about, Traveler? About the Breacher Primus from earlier. Ah, well, I saw that you were trapped and thought, if this goes on, I'd be revived and you'd all die. My strength began to return, so I thought, why don't I use one of my cells to attack the thing trapping you? That way I'd be able to move. So that was one of your cells. That's right. They could help drive the hurtful things away from my body and protect my children. However, they aren't as smart as my children, so they will attack you too. Sorry about that. Still, I'm glad to have helped out. Is there anything else you'd like to talk about, Traveler? I need to go. Paimon and Mimir, well, don't worry. That is true. Well, I'm almost out of time, too. There are lots of things I'd love to talk to you about, but the life I've received this time is almost spent. Could you do me a favor, though, Traveler? What do you need? Could you tell Mimir what to say? About this, then. Your paintings are very beautiful. I love you, and I'm very proud of you. All right, and please get along with your sisters. They love you very much as well. Thanks a bunch, Traveler. You've got it. All right, then. Thank you. Honestly, it was great meeting you. Someday I hope that I'll be able to traverse this world without fear of causing harm or death to others. When that time comes, I'll be sure to show you what I really look like. Holy shit. Hey, Traveler, are you doing all right? You've been staring at that painting this whole time. Seriously, you were just like Seymour. He just said he would be searching for data, and since then he's just not moved at all. Your paintings are very beautiful. I love you, and I'm very proud of you. Traveler, you... Wait just a minute. Where did all that come from? Are you okay? Sorry, my eyes are a little dry from all that staring. Just wait a minute. Where did that come from? Are you okay? Someone asked me to pass their words on to you, Mimir. I see. Thank you. And they love you very much as well. You should be kind to your sisters, and they love you so very much as well. Come on. I've always gone along with everyone, seriously. But since Father said so, I got it. Thank you, Traveler. Paimon didn't notice this before, but when did that thing over there turn back to stone? The shaking from before seems to stopped, too. Wait, were you in such a hurry to paint us because... Wait, Paimon's got it. People call really good paintings absorbing, don't they? So you painted that in order to absorb the Traveler, right? No, that doesn't make sense. What happened really? I'll explain in detail later. We're safe for now, us and the Millicines. All right then. You better explain later. Yes, Traveler, Paimon. What do you think of this painting? Well, please feel free to critique it. I didn't have much time. I wasn't my best self, so I'm not really confident about it. That feels like excuses. I've got to stop doing that. So, what do you think? I absolutely love it. Which part of it do you like? Paimon can't understand it at all. That's wonderful. Paimon doesn't know what to say about your art other than it looks amazing. Huh? Is this what they call an artistic baptism of fire? Well, I'm glad you like it either way. As long as you do, I'm happy. I'm not very good at speaker, unlike you, Paimon, but when I'm with you, I'm very happy. That's why I want to give you something that makes you happy, too. Preliminary memory fragment sort complete. Whoa, you're back, Seymour. I may now answer your previously unanswerable question as well. Previously unanswerable? Which questions were those? The one about my master, that is, Miss Paimon asked, as well as the aforementioned purpose. I am prototype for ACB07, designed by to accompany and protect my master, Miss Mary Ann. Mary Ann? That Jacob man mentioned her as well, didn't he? Affirmative. Miss Mary Ann was my master, and prime directive was to accompany her on the behalf and ensure that she would smile happily. I have not been able to fulfill my duty for 7 times 10 to the 21 clockwork cycles due to the lack of a relay module. In truth, I cannot ascertain Miss Mary Ann's present location either. This should never happen. My logic unit requires immediate repair. As such, if you do not mind, allow me to depart for now. My standard deduction module has already calculated the most likely location where I collect information, and I must go there. Wait, Seymour, are you leaving? Affirmative. I thank you for your care thus far, Miss Mimir, but I have a duty that I must fulfill. Then I'll come too. Negative. Deduce danger level high. For your safety, I must refuse your proposal, Miss Mimir. But I will promise to return and express formal gratitude to you once I find my master. Unfortunately, some of my memories remain damaged. I do not presently know where the Narsen Cross Ordo that I must reach is precisely. As such, my search will inevitably make a great deal of time. For that, I have my apologies in my advance. I see. I understand. There's something you must do and I have to leave, but come back and find me, won't you, Seymour? Affirmative. All right then. Be careful, Seymour. They're not going to mention the fact that we were just there yesterday. You have to come back, all right? My token, the symbol of my life, is with you, so don't go breaking down someplace where I can't find you. You have my word, Miss Mimir. I will fulfill my mission and return to your spatial coordinates. Okay, I got it. Anyway, I've suddenly got a bout of inspiration, so I'm going to go paint now. Don't forget to come back and see me when you finish your work, okay? You have a deal. We'll take care of Seymour for you for now. All right, I understand, Traveler, Paimon, Seymour. So I'll stay safe, all right? I'll make a move first. Mimir. So, where are we going next? Seymour mentioned this place called the Narsen Cross Ordo, right? The Narsen Cross Ordo. What sort of place is the Narsen Cross Ordo anyway? Searching, insufficient data, unable to answer. My standard deduction module was only able to give its name. Apart from that, I do not possess any related information. Wait, and how are we supposed to find the place? We can help. Calculating, affirmative. Your presence on the journey will greatly increase its success rate. Thank you very much for your help, Miss Traveler. But let us go anyways. Let's go anyways. Once everything's settled, we'll bring you back to Silmamir. Like, I literally know where it is. Blue Longing of Heart and Moon. Quest completed. Here's painting.